former Trump Deputy National Security Advisor, KT McFarland. KT, so far, the IDF says they've taken out 17,000 of the 30,000 Hamas fighters. Do you think that it's in their interest to stop fighting with so many, including Sinwar, still alive?
No, and Israel's just done something really significant in the last 2 weeks. It's taken out 3 of the top 4 leaders of Hamas and Hezbollah. And that's got to shake in Iran to its core, especially because one of the leaders they took out, the political leader of Hamas, had been in Tehran for negotiations. He was killed in his own apartment that was protected by the Iranians in Tehran. So that's got to make the Iranian leadership kind of nervous. You know, does Mossad have our address too? How did this happen? I was so struck, though, when I read the White House announcement saying that Secretary Blinken was going to the Middle East to finalize the terms of the deal. Finalize? There's nothing to final. Nothing has changed. If anything, the Israelis are in a better position than they were before, but nobody looks like they're going to come to a peace agreement.
And just so you know, Hamas says they have somebody monitoring there, no one officially there. They say so far the progress is just an illusion. So good luck with that. And we'll see, because one thing the Israelis have to do, they have to make sure if they don't take out the bulk of the Hamas fighters, we're going to be right back here in 8 months with another horrific attack.
Yes.
With rocket fire. The other major issue that everyone's keeping an eye on, and that is the penetration of Ukrainian forces into Russia beyond their borders, first time since World War II. It looks like Ukrainian forces have just destroyed a key bridge. They've moved over 300 square miles into Russian territory. And there's a story today that Vladimir Putin is basically frozen. He freezes in times of crisis, and it's happening again. How destabilizing is this penetration?
I don't think it changes things in the long run, but what it does do, it shakes things up in the near term. You know, once Putin, his initial goal was to go into Ukraine quickly. 2 years ago, change the government, be in charge. That didn't work. And so for now, almost 2 years, they've been fighting. And Ukraine has conducted itself unbelievably well against the Russian forces. The Russian forces have not done well. But at the end of the day, this is now a war of attrition. The war of attrition is always won by the country which is bigger, has more resources and more people to throw into the fight. And that's Russia. Now, what Ukraine has probably done is force Russia to divert some of its more seasoned and better troops to the area of Kursk, around where the Ukrainians have gone. But at the same time, Ukraine had to devote really good troops to send there as well to make that incursion. At the end of the day, I think it helps Ukraine in a negotiated solution. It puts it in a little better position. But the only way this war ends, this forever war ends, is with a negotiated solution where each side's going to get something, not as much as they want. But the good news for Ukraine is if they got a negotiated solution, Ukraine would start rebuilding very quickly. The world would rush in to help invest and rebuild Ukraine. And that's not going to happen if the war ends for Russia. Nobody's going to rush in to help rebuild Russia.
Right. They got their alliance with North Korea, Iran, and China. I also understand in St. Petersburg they're sending drones in regularly, so destabilizing that city. So now all of a sudden Russians are feeling this war that they started for no reason. KT McFarland, thanks so much.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.